Yesterday, we have seen the ideal characteristic of ophthalmic drug delivery system and eye drops and its characteristic. Today, we are going to discuss eye lotions. Eye lotions are undiluted aqueous solutions applied to an eye bath, which for first aid purpose. It may allow a large volume of fluid to flow quickly over the eye. It is isoosmotic to tears because compared to the eye drops, lotions cause much greater dilution of the lacrimal fluid, hence cause discomfort if not adjusted. Thus, their preparation should be very simple as well as most common eye lotions consist of sterile normal saline. This preparation requirement of an eye lotion which are sterile as well as usually containing no preservative, sotonic to lacrimal fluid, natural pH, large volume but not greater than 200 ml, non-irritant ocular tissue. Types. The BPS describe two types of lotions. There are two types of lotions. First one is sterile aqueous solution and aqueous solution. Sterile aqueous solution. They are contain no bactericide, intended for the first aid nor other purposes over the maximum period of 24 hours. Applied in a single dose container. Example is sodium chloride eye lotion. Then aqueous solutions. It contains bactericide used for intermediate domiciliary administration for up to 7 days. They are applied in the multi-dose container. Then example is soothing lotion for tired eyes fall into this category. Then characteristic used in a large volume to a mechanical remove foreign material. Each container used one time should be discarded into 24 hours after opening. No need to use any preservative. For example, sodium bicarbonate eye lotion used in the emergency treatment acid burn of the eye. There are two types of lotions. First one is sterile and aqueous. Sterile lotion is applied in the single dose container and aqueous solution is applied in multi-dose container. A sterile aqueous solution used within a 24 hour and the aqueous solution we can administer up to 7 days. The next one is formulation of eye lotion. Eye lotion are usually weak solution in water of one or more medicaments of an antiseptic, astringent or sedative character such as boric acid, mercuric chloride, alum, tannic acid, borax or sodium bicarbonate. The medicaments may itself possess a strongly preservative properties. In the very dilute solution, however, in which it is used in the ophthalmic practice, the quantity present may be insufficient to preserve the lotion for more than few days. Then these are the example of sodium chloride eye lotion and sodium bicarbonate eye lotion. Then the most important is difference between eye drop and eye lotion. Eye drop is used in the less amount and eye lotion used in the large amount, mechanically remove foreign material. In eye drop, medicament is necessary. In eye lotion, medicament is not necessary. In eye drop, isotonicity is not essential. In eye lotion, must be isotonic to tear due to large amount used. In eye drop, it is used as a treatment purpose, and in eye lotion, it is used for the first aid or irritation or washing purpose. In eye drop, dilution is not strictly considered, but in eye lotion, it must be undiluted. In eye drop, this is a domiciliary used should be discarded 24 weeks after the first opening, means within the 1 month. But in hospital wards should be discarded 1 week after opening. In eye lotion, this is a domiciliary use should be discarded 4 weeks after first opening, but in hospital ward should be discarded 1 week after opening. This condition is same for both eye drop and eye lotion. Okay, and then next one is eye ointment. These are a semi-solid dosage forms which are meant for the external use. Generally, it contains solid or semi-solid hydrocarbon base of melting or softening point which resemble to human body temperature. After applying ointment to the eye, it will convert into small drops which remain for the long duration of time in conjunctival sac, thus increasing drug viability. Eye ointment have a few disadvantages such as blurring of vision and sometimes have irritating effect in eye, because of which they are mainly applied night time, although they are safe and well tolerated. Then the formulation of eye ointment. Ointment may be simple bases where the ointment forms are continuous phase, or compound bases where a two-phase system, for example an emulsion, is employed. The medicinal agent is added to the base either as solution or as a finely micronized powder. Upon installation in the eye, ointment break up into small droplet and remain as a depot of a drug in a cool day sac of extended periods. Ointment are therefore useful in improving drug bioavailability and in sustaining drug release. Uniform consistency. Ophthalmic ointment should be of uniform consistency. When a sample rubbed on the back of the hand, no solid components should be noticed and no irritation should be occurred. Okay, here the example of eye ointment. Next one is eye suspension. If the drug is not sufficiently soluble, it can be formulated as a suspension. A suspension may also be able to desired to improve stability, bioavailability, or efficacy. The major topical ophthalmic suspension are steroid anti-inflammatory agents: prednisolone acetate, dexamethasone, fluoromethazone, as well as rimexolone. Water-soluble salts of prednisolone phosphate as well as dexamethasone phosphate are available. However, they have a lower steroid potency as well as poorly absorbed. The insoluble forms have better ocular viability and are considered more potent anti-inflammatories for topical ocular use. And the characteristics of eye suspension are: an ophthalmic suspension should use drug in a microfine form. Usually 95% or more of particles have diameter of 10 micrometer or less. This is to ensure that the particles do not cause irritation of the sensitive ocular tissues and that the uniform dosage is delivered to the eye. Third one is, an important development aspect of an suspension is the ability to resuspend easily and settle particles prior to installation in the eye, as well as ensure that uniform dose is delivered. Then last one is the viscosity required to retard settling of insoluble particle completely, means it should be viscous. It may control the flocculation of insoluble active ingredient particles such that they will remain resuspended for many months, and any settled particles can be easily to only a few seconds of gentle as well as shaky. Then the last point of this chapter is contact lens solution. The contact lens is an optical device designed to eliminate the optical effect of abnormalities of the corneal curvature. The conventional contact lens is made up of plastic and so designed as to rest on a scleral area of eyeball and to extend over corneal surface, avoiding actual contact with the cornea. The space between anterior surface of the eyeball and the contact lens is filled with the suitable solution which constitute the fluid portion of the contact lens system. Development in the solution have followed advances in the lens market itself, and a particulate of solution have been formulated for particular types of lenses. In accordance with the regulation, all solutions should have be sterile and stable, non-toxic. That is, they must have no adverse effect on the eye. If used in accordance with the instruction, and no serious or irreversible effect if not so used. Be compatible with the eye of the lens being worn and able to maintain it in its original state, and if marketed in a multi-dose container should able to maintain it in its original size. The last requirement was met by use of preservative, but the development of preservative-free solution has been an important feature. Depending on lens type, solution will be needed to carry out a regular basis one or more of the following function. These are the functions of the contact lens solution. The first one is surface cleaning. This is usually involved placing the contact lens in the palm of the hand, adding a few drops of cleaning fluid and then rubbing the lens gently to remove surface deposit. It is usually performed on the daily basis. Second one is disinfecting. This is usually carried out after surfactant cleaning by immersing a lens in an appropriate solution for specified period. Third one is neutralizing. Some disinfectant require neutralizing as a separate step before the lens can be inserted into the eye. Rinsing. The solution most frequently used for rinsing is saline, and typically it will be used to rinse off cleaning solution. Fourth one is soaking or storage. A solution in which lens is immersed to maintain them will not in use. Wetting and comfort. These solutions are used typically with a rigid lens to aid insertion or to lubricate the lens during wear. Then last one is a periodic cleaning. Typically the removal of protein deposit which have built up on the lens surface. It is usually recommended that this be performed on weekly basis. So here your chapter ophthalmic product is over. We have discussed about eye lotions, difference between eye drops and eye lotion, then eye ointment, its formulation, eye suspension, its characteristics, contact lens and its function.